I don't know what happened there, guys. I haven't got a clue what happened there, Gavin. Could you bear with me 1 minute? So the gentleman come up to me whilst I was having a commotion as well. It was all a bit of a bad time, so I apologise about that, mate. You said you watched some numbers. Now we're all back. It's no one, it's the whole thing dropped out then, guys. I don't know if the camera's not hot or nothing, so the camera just decided to have a hissy fit and turn off. So there's another issue in the armoury of the camera. But we're back. There must be some sort of timer on the camera. I'll have to check it all. I need to make sure nothing like that happens. It's like turning itself off and all that malarkey. That's no good. It's full of battery, so it's not that. It is. Yeah, sorry, Peyton. I dropped out. The camera decided to have a hissy fit. At least it was the camera and not me for a change, eh? At least we're back. Yeah, testing, 1, 2. So far it's doing my head in, Kodak. We ain't going to be able to do this on the kayak. Well, I can tell you now, we are not going to be able to live stream off the kayak. It's hard enough off the phone to get reception. So it ain't happening on the kayak. That's for sure. Oh, bite. Is it left hand Rob, wasn't it? Or was it that bird? Probably a bird. The whereabout then, obviously. Yeah, it's certainly testing, alright. That's for sure. You've definitely got to look into what happened there because it just turned itself off. So. You can mess around with the live whilst you're live though. Oh, I've just done some settings there that I forgot to change. Just done that, so I'm not that bad at it. Gotta be careful with this chat box where you press. At least we're back running again, guys. Isn't too dramatic. Don't know what happened. Camera just went diddle-a-dit and turned itself off. I need to make sure that doesn't happen again. I think what it is, I need to touch the screen of the camera occasionally, you know, just to wake the camera up. I think that's the key. I need to just press the screen of the camera occasionally, but there must be a setting to stop that happening. That was birds, little ones flashing through at 100 mile an hour. It's the sort of thing you want to be seeing, a bike just like that. Cheers, Gurja. But I'm going to try and make some sort of phone holder, I think, that attaches somewhere onto my bivvy. I think it's a good idea. So I've got these poles on my bivvy which are always in the same place. If I could get a clamp that I make that clamps onto there, that has one of the extension arm brackets. I've got the 2 extension arms spare at home actually for my chest mount. And I could make some sort of mad bracket that hangs the phone off the bivvy. So the reception should be good, and it would be right in my face, sort of like 20 inches away from my face. I'll be able to make that work, I'm sure. And then the phone should have good reception, so it'll be up in the air. And that's the other thing, the phone will be up in the air, so it won't get so hot when the sun's beating in the bivvy. Yeah, man, it's a shame it's dropped out a couple of times, I've got to say. Nah, because the weight of the phone, what I'm talking about is you see this pole here? I could get something that clamps around that and have an arm coming off of that with the phone mount on the end of that. I could have my phone sort of mounted here and the camera's there. Do you know what I mean? And then, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't work, mate. I'll make some sort of mount. There must be some sort of way of getting a mount to clamp onto that. Like some sort of bike bracket or something. Some sort of camera mount or something must clamp onto that. Just a universal camera mount for a pole, really, as long as it's small enough. To the chat. She disappeared. Moved as soon as I moved the camera, it all moved. No, don't start moving people again, stop it. Yeah, exactly. No, there must be a camera mount out there which is designed just for strapping onto, like, say, poles and stuff, but it needs to be quite a skinny one. There must be, because I've already got the arms, you know, the arms like you have on a camera mount with the little, the 3 slots and the 2 slots that go together. I've already got some of them poles, some of them. So I've got 2 of them I could make different angles with, and then I could get some. I've already got phone mounts, and I can just mount the phone with the phone mount I'd normally have on the tripod instead of the camera mount, so it would work quite easily. I could make it work, or I could add it off the front tubes. I could strap it on anywhere. You know what I mean? Anywhere. There's tubes everywhere. I'll work something out. It's got 98% battery, so it's not a battery issue. The camera's got 98%, the phone's at 100%. It's funny because just as it crashed out, a gentleman came down to chat to me, so that was strange. Maybe it's his phone that done it, I don't know. But just as he came down, it crashed out just before. Weird. Definitely this camera, I've just got to touch the screen of it occasionally. I've got it so the screen never turns off, but I've obviously not got it so the cam doesn't. Obviously after so long of inactivity, the cam just turns itself off. That must be why we crashed out on the other live. And it automatically ended it. Doesn't let you resume it like normal. I appreciate people coming back though. like Kojak says, this is a test. Yeah, what gauge tube do they clamp down to, Kojak? That's the big question. Because this tube here is 18mm. It'd be the same as a piece of standard copper pipe from plumbing. So it's an 18mm. That's what it looks like to me without a tape measure or anything. It looks exactly like a standard copper pipe gauge, which is 18mm. I think I can fashion myself up some sort of... Yeah, call me later, man. I'll call you once I get home and I've washed my gear. I'll give it a shout, man. I mean, it's coming up to 2 hours after high tide now. We haven't had a bite, so I only actually came live really to sort of end the live. We'll have another little while and then we'll call it. But there's still plenty of water there, so we'll carry on for a bit. I'm not doing nothing else today, so I'll carry on for a while, guys. I'm not saying I'm going to end it right now. The fresh baits we just put out a little while ago, so in good positions as well. We've got the hanger hitting that spot now as well, both sides. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, ridge monkey stuff's alright. Funny enough, I know a guy who used to be heavily involved in ridge monkey when it first started. See, we'll have a little while longer. I'm not saying we're going anywhere yet. We're just gonna... There's plenty of water there still, otherwise I would go, but there is still plenty there. I mean, I'm happy to fish till the water's at the end of the groins pretty much. Maybe not at the moment because the rocks are out there, but a good way down there. I thought ridge monkey might be someone, or rail blazer. I mean, rail, the other one, whatever the other company's called, they might have one as well. What was that all about, camera? What were you doing? I was telling me it's fully charged. Why did that move that on there? Oh right, so I'm getting this now. So when I move, when things happen there, it seems to just move the chat down. That's weird. That was just a bleep to tell me the camera was charged. Yeah, I know. Carp fishing and ridge monkey definitely go hand in hand. That's what it's made for. The old lines are singing away. Good job I know what you're saying. Being a crap fisherman. I love it. That's a great spelling mistake. I love that. That's one I've done many a times when I'm talking about carp fishing. It's the old phone, predictor phone, it changes it around. Because you probably say crap when you do carp. When you're typing. I've done it loads of times, man. Yeah, the crap fishing is involved with ridge monkey, now the carp fishing. Now don't remove anyone. Here we go again, I'm trying to remove people here. And that's it again, guys, watch out. I've got the block finger out by accident. Bloody thing. It's a bit disappointing there's no way of muting it though. So the picture's it's done it again. Oh, it's because it's saying I've got bad reception. It's breaking up again, isn't it? It's starting to break up again, isn't it? Because it's telling me I've got bad reception again. Every time it gets bad reception, it takes me to this little box away from the chat screen. That's what keeps happening. Every time that happens, it takes me away from the chat. So that's obviously having problems slightly again. Alive and kicking, welcome in, buddy. No fish yet, alive and kicking. It's been an absolute blank, mate. Zero, nothing. Unfortunately. But that's fishing for you, mate. That's how it goes. We're not fishing for small species though, otherwise we might have had some whiting and stuff if we had small fish, small baits on. But we're fishing with big hooks, big baits. So we're not going for little fish, we're going for congers, bass, rays, anything big really. But we're trying, as we always are. Fair enough, hound dog. And is it small enough for that size tube? If it's for bivvy poles, it must be. Sounds interesting. because Ridge Monkey do make some fairly good products at times. Yeah, definitely alive and kicking, go big or go home sort of baits, you know. I think we'll be going home with a blank personally, but that's alright. We're also trying a new spot today, a little way away from our other spot, so we are experimenting everywhere with the camera. It's a new camera, a new spot, new everything. It's not exactly a new spot, I've fished here before. We fished for taupe here once before, on a live, definitely. We put the taupe baits out once before, on this spot. Oh yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I wonder if it holds the phone up really solid though, at funny angles, that's the problem. I don't mind if it's metal, to be honest, because the problem is if the phone's heavy, it needs to clamp really solid to do what I want to do. That's the only problem. I'll have to have a look at it all now. Come on, fish, where are you? It's not out there at the moment, are you? Should be back. Hopefully we're back. This is getting annoying now. Why can't I activate the touch? It's not locked. Something, isn't it? This keeps happening. That was like the camera dropped out of signal. We should be back. Hopefully we're back on the live. So about that, chaps. Check this. The camera decided again, but didn't turn off this time. It just decided to drop out. So I get a feeling there's a setting I need to change on the camera. I'm getting a feeling. Come on, fish. Just give us one. The day where rods look a lot better with that tip tape wrap. Oh mate, it's so annoying. I really thought that was a bite then. I swear every time I get plagued with birds we don't get any fish. Pretty sure. A little bad omen. I'm sorry if I've missed any on this chat as well. Trying to do this is different to normal, very different. fact is that it dropped one live out as well. It's well annoying. We're going alright then. It's going bad again on the phone. What are you beeping for, camera? Why? Hopefully we're back again. I'm not seeing any information saying we're not. 28 people in the building apparently. The stream is healthy apparently. So hopefully we're still there, guys. It's really messing around again. I'm not sure if we're even live still, to be honest with you, but Jerry B, welcome in. I'm still here, are we? Cool, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's really tricky, man. This camera keeps really doing some odd things now. I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, I know, it's been really messing around though, Kojak, like you wouldn't believe, mate. The sun's getting on the camera now, so that's a good test, isn't it? See how the camera deals with that. Probably not very well, sun directly on it, but it's all a good test, isn't it? Yeah, I've also got some screen protectors turning up for the camera as well, actually. Glass screen protectors to protect the front, back, the screen and the lens. They're turning up to go. So I'll clean all this when I get back and put them on. Yeah, I'm happy with the camera. It's just a bit of a pain in the backside to go live on. You've got to have the right reception and all that. It's a bit of a nightmare, guys, not gonna lie. I hope you well there, Terry. I'm throwing out cuttlefish on one rod and I'm throwing out Caplin squid combinations on the other rod, which has got like razorfish, Caplin, squid and black lug, so it's a right cocktail, mate. But they're big ones. Biggish baits, medium sized baits. But I'm trying to use my new camera, the DJI, and it's having a few issues. Yeah, it is a nice sky, isn't it? It's having a few issues. Which I need to go home and look at later, like why does it turn itself off after a while, and it's obviously got a saving mode, but I don't want that. So I've got it plugged into a battery, so I need to get all this resolved if I'm going to do this again. But it's been very tricky, this live. It's none too inspiring for the using it for lives, if I tell you. But once DJI sort it out to make it easy again to get back live on YouTube, like it was apparently about 16 weeks ago, before the firmware update that ruined it apparently, since that it's been a nightmare apparently, but before then it was really easy to go live. Since then it's been really difficult, so, especially on YouTube. It's not an easy way of going live compared to what I normally do, put it that way. Nicky Willis, welcome in. But the pitch is fantastic, so it was really good earlier without the sun in it anyway. Paul Merritt's a trooper as always in the building, always. It's good to see you got your account sorted again, Paul, as well, mate. Come on. I think we will pack down soon though, guys. I think we're pretty much done here. We haven't had a fish, but we've had a good test on a new camera. We had a nice chat. I didn't get too cold. I did get cold this morning. My hands were freezing this morning when I first got here for the first hour. Absolutely Baltic. But after that it was alright. So I'm going to start packing away all my cups and stuff. And that's the stuff first, like I always do, in case we get bites on. So we're going to definitely start winding it up in a minute. Just because it's not been very active. We've had a nice live. We tested out the equipment. It's been groovy. It's been groovy, baby. Get a nice big conger now, it'll be nice when it finish off the session. Is it on your Facebook, Terry? If it's on your profile, have a look on there. Apologise about the glare now, but it seems to handle it quite well, to be honest. It's gone back to being small again as well, for some strange reason. Bizarre, this is definitely like messing around a lot, this camera today. Hell of a lot. Okay, I'll have a look, mate. I'll have a look later when I get back. But yeah, this camera and this live is really cocking about quite a bit. I don't know what it's playing at, but it's doing something. It's a setting I need to adjust for next time, that's for sure. nice if I even use it next time. I'm going to check the footage back, see how that first bit was going, because if it was going like I think it was going, it would annoy me to watch. It's still been a nice live though. It's not all about catching fish. It's about chatting to you guys and that as well. Yeah, it's because it's streaming on my DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro or whatever it's called, the new one. It's a pain, Terry, to connect to, mate, on a live. It's really dropping in and out, because apparently like 16 weeks ago or 15 weeks ago they done a firmware update, and ever since then it's been really difficult to link up to Facebook and that and YouTube and stuff. So they've done something that's not quite gelled with the system. You used to just be able to press a button in the Osmo package, whatever it's called, which is the package for the system. You used to just be able to go into the app and go into it that way, but now you can't. You've got to go some long-winded route about it. It's a bit of a nightmare, but once you've got it set up, it's easy. You just carry on copying it over, and you literally just press. It's not actually hard once you've got it all set up, to be honest. It just doesn't seem to be working the best. The camera keeps doing some strange stuff. It's a bit annoying. It is a pain, Terry, isn't it? Yeah. It is a pain, mate. So much easier just to stick your phone on the mount and be done with it. It really is. But I could just use my phone to stream, and then I could be recording some footage with my camera, you know what I mean? That's what I need to do, really. I could have my chest mount, and I could put my chest mount on when we get a bite, and I could have it recording me reeling in the fish for like the best of compilations and stuff like that. So we might do that at some point. Oh, cheers, thanks. It looks good, but it's frustrating. It looks good, but it's frustrating. That's the long and short of it. It looks amazing, but it's a pain in the backside. I was going to actually put on though, when I finished, I was going to throw this on quick and have a cast, to be honest, on each rod, just to straighten the line up. But to be fair, they're on quite nicely, so I don't think I'll bother. I was going to do it. Thinking about it, the line was on them both lovely, so. I'm going to reel the left hand rod in, guys, because it did have some sort of knock, whether it was a bird or not. And then we're going to start packing up, because I've had enough of sitting here blanking now. I'm not going to lie. There's only so much blanking a man can do, and that's it. That's it off, folks. Yeah, we'll stay live till I packed up all this pack rods. It's a shame, but never mind. Life goes on, doesn't it? We can't always catch fish. There's been a lot of people blanking recently on lives and whatever, videos. So it's just how it goes, isn't it? I'm not worried anyway, we're not here just to catch fish. It's about being here and doing it. Lovely, so absolutely lovely morning doing this. Just a pain in the arse with the live, the way it keeps dropping in and out from me, so it's the only thing I can moan about today is the hassle I've had trying to work that live out on this camera. Apart from that, it's been great. HPS, thanks for joining though, buddy. Sorry you sort of joined near the end. Walk under it. Huh? Walk under it. You did? You need to walk under it. Okay, you sure? It's 12 foot in the air, yeah. Sure. Oh, dear. And I've got this one reeled in, so you're fine. Oh, okay. Thank you, though. Never concerned, I suppose. I must give you the best rod case out of all of them, I reckon. Been nice though, guys. Thanks everyone for joining today. I do apologise that it's been a bit awkward with the live testing out this new camera, but I've now learnt that it's awkward and you need really good reception. So we tried, but it's testing on these cameras. I've got to tell you, it's been an amazing quality live. I'm sure I'm going to look back later, but it's been testing, very testing. Kojak. That's what we've been using today, guys. I know Kojak loves the chrome rockets. Oh yeah. Right guys, well, one leg's longer than the other. Right guys, so this has been Kayak Dangler. Thanks everyone for joining today, it's been absolutely amazing. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. Thanks everyone, until next time. Catch you on the beach, man. See you later. Is that still live? I think we are, you know. Seriously, am I still live? I don't know if we are or not. Catch you later, guys.